xQc was right about Rakai from the beginning. While Rakai has earned over $2 million in 2025, a video surfaced of him laughing at a homeless man eating at a fast food restaurant, and xQc explicitly commented on this during a stream, calling out Rakai's actions and explaining how his success was closely tied to Kai Cenat's influence. As of recently, more viewers than ever now hold strong negative opinions toward Rakai. So how did xQc manage to predict all of this, and why did he try to warn Rakai? Rakai first launched a YouTube channel in 2016, and while his content during this period was smaller in scale, it helped establish his foundation as a digital creator. In 2023, his official Twitch channel was created on November 29th, and he began streaming regularly in December, marking his massive growth period. By December 2024, Rakai was already hitting milestones such as 21,000 concurrent viewers in a single stream, and he later reached his all-time viewership record of 233,463 concurrent viewers on May 26, 2025. However, with that record came suspicion. xQc spent a significant portion of a stream analyzing the metrics of Kai Cenat's associates, specifically Rakai and Reggie. He pointed out that Rakai jumped from averaging around 1,000 viewers to over 20,000 viewers almost overnight, and also noted that Rakai's chat was moving unusually slow for a stream with that many viewers, saying, "I've been here before."
It just doesn't add up. 37% validated viewer? Bro, 30% validated viewer? I mean, you have to be kidding me, right?
This sparked a massive beef with Kai Cenat, who felt that xQc was dick riding and hating on his friend's success. The call-out involving the homeless man clip came later, after Rakai had already built a reputation for so-called crash-out content, and by this point, xQc's tone had clearly shifted from "this guy is fake" to "this guy is a bad person." xQc used this incident to reinforce his earlier argument that because Rakai didn't earn his audience through a traditional grind, he lacked the character and maturity needed to handle the platform responsibly. The Rakai experience went from being annoying to being potentially fatal. While most 16-year-olds are nervous just to get their learner's permit, Rakai decided to treat a live highway like a GTA lobby. During an IRL stream on June 15th, Rakai was caught on camera blatantly violating every safety law in the book. He wasn't just distracted, he treated his phone like the primary objective and the steering wheel like an afterthought, and at one point, he took both hands off the wheel entirely just to interact with his chat. The footage is terrifying. You can see the car visibly swerve toward the shoulder as he stares down at his screen, completely oblivious to the thousands of pounds of steel he's supposed to be controlling. The clip didn't just go viral, it sparked outrage far beyond the streaming community. People weren't calling it a fail, they were calling it attempted manslaughter for clout. But the wildest part wasn't the driving, it was Rakai's reaction to the consequences. Just hours before the ban hammer officially dropped on June 16th, he went live for a 38-second update. Instead of apologizing, he told his chat that Twitch was investigating some bullshit and acted like he was the victim of a hater campaign. Twitch didn't agree. They handed him his second major ban for reckless and harmful activity. This was the exact moment xQc's earlier warning started to look like prophecy. He had already called out Rakai's artificial growth, and now the world was seeing what happens when a teenager is handed a massive platform without a single ounce of accountability. He wasn't just chasing clips anymore, he was risking lives for them.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh shit!
In mid-December 2025, Kai Cenat, who was at the absolute peak of his career, posted an uncharacteristically vulnerable video on his 24th birthday. In the video, Kai spoke openly about the pressure of staying on top, his struggle with burnout, and the fear and self-doubt that came with his success. Instead of showing support, Rakai watched the video live on his own stream and began laughing, mocking Kai's vulnerability with comments that immediately went viral for all the wrong reasons. Rakai joked, "Kai watched anime one time, now you got mental health problems," dismissing Kai's struggles as performative, and then doubled down, claiming the emotional message was fake, saying, "I can tell AI when I see AI," implying Kai used a script instead of speaking from the heart. What made this moment hit harder was context. Kai Cenat had spent the last 2 years publicly defending Rakai's controversial behavior, both to the audience and to other members of AMP. To many viewers, watching Rakai turn around and kick Kai while he was down was seen as the ultimate snake move. Kai had recently spoken about how Naruto helped him process his emotions, and by mocking this, Rakai wasn't just insulting Kai, he was insulting the very things Kai used to cope with stress and pressure. For the first time, Rakai's own chat began to turn on him. Even longtime crash-out fans felt he had gone too far by targeting the big bros of the community. When xQc reacted to Kai's mental health video, his response was the complete opposite. He was respectful and openly acknowledged the toll that 24/7 streaming can take on a person. The contrast was impossible to ignore. xQc, the outsider, showed empathy and respect, while Rakai, the insider, treated it like a joke. That contrast perfectly illustrated xQc's original point, that Rakai didn't truly value the relationships or the platform he had been given.
How this shit works. Like, when you do a good stream, I hate good streams. Good streams suck. Because a good stream means that as soon as you go offline, yeah, the next one has to be better. And especially with something like the fucking Macathon or whatever, everything has to be better and better and better, and there's no end to it. People want more, people are criticized more, like, and that's mentally tolling. It is what it is.
But Rakai didn't stop at words. He started hitting AMP members where it hurt, taking Duke Dennis's $80,000 Freddy Krueger dunks, a pair originally bought by xQc as a gift for Duke's 31st birthday. There are reportedly only 2 pairs in the world in Duke's size, and Rakai then went live on TikTok claiming he was selling them for $500. He was willing to sell a piece of sneaker history for the price of a PS5 just to get a reaction out of Duke.
Anybody that want these shoes, I'ma sell these bitches for, how much? Yeah, I'm gonna sell these for $200, okay?
When Duke and the rest of AMP didn't give Rakai the attention he wanted after the supposed sale, things escalated. Rakai took it to a destructive level, filming a video where he doused a pair of Duke's expensive sneakers in lighter fluid and set them on fire. Some sources claim they were the Freddy Krueger dunks, while others believe they were a different high-value pair. Either way, the message was clear: Rakai was willing to destroy thousands of dollars worth of someone else's property just to stay relevant.
Guess what, bitch? You messed with the wrong motherfucker. Stop fucking playing me. Look at your shoes. Burnt to death. All that money Kai spent, yup, the only 2. Yeah, look at his face now. Look at his face now.
He was burning thousands of dollars of someone else's property for a 30-second clip, but the real breaking point came during Leviathan 3. Rakai didn't just start beef, he started a legal nightmare by claiming he had put a $30,000 bounty on a fellow creator's head.
You said he's gonna put 30,000. He said he's gonna kill me and kidnap me first.
Pungus did that the whole time.
Say that.
Pungus?
Words about my life. He said that first. On my mother's life, first. And you even called your man saying.
xQc was forced to step in and shut everything down because Rakai was turning a multi-million-dollar production into a potential criminal investigation. Rakai didn't realize that in the big leagues, words have consequences. He nearly got Kai's entire subathon shut down and put everyone in that house in legal jeopardy, all for a fake tough guy act.
Calm down.
Iron Mouse is a legend in the VTubing world, but she is also physically vulnerable due to her health condition, CVID. Rakai and his friend Ray didn't simply say hi, they rushed her, surrounding her with cameras and an aggressive energy she clearly wasn't prepared for. They began prying into her personal life and physical appearance, things VTubers deliberately keep private for safety and comfort, and instead of treating her like a person, they treated her like an object for a viral clip.
What's the word? Oh, what's the word? Hey, Irimo! How you doing? Post me. Oh, wait, where you at?
What?
Where you at?
I'm at my house.
Oh, okay. Irimo, you are a legend. Yo, how you looking in real life?
Whoa.
I'm not looking in real life?
Yeah.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
You're right. Are you black or white?
I'm Latino. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa!
Iron Mouse later opened up on her own stream, admitting she was visibly shaking and genuinely felt unsafe. This is where you can make the YouTube point: Rakai showed a complete lack of social IQ. He didn't understand that the so-called W community energy doesn't work in every space, and to him, her discomfort was just good content. That mindset is exactly why the wider streaming world began to label him as a creep.
And I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking. Because I already knew that I was going to get asked something terrible. I knew that they were going to say something rude to me.
And when he wasn't making women feel uncomfortable, he was pretending to be a petty criminal. Rakai went viral for a Walmart shoplifting stunt involving a bouquet of flowers, a move that was widely mocked online. He filmed himself picking up a bouquet, handing it to a random woman, and walking out of the store without stopping at a register. He later claimed that his assistant had paid, but the video was edited to make it look like he was stealing. Essentially, he was LARPing as a criminal for clout. The stunt even came up during the Streamer Awards 2025, when host Cutie Cinderella made a quick, light-hearted joke about his reputation, asking what the coolest thing he ever stole was. Instead of laughing it off professionally, Rakai went on a massive, misogynistic rant, calling the awards rigged, insulting Cutie's appearance, and claiming she was obsessed with him.
Question.
Yo.
What's the coolest thing you've ever
was stolen.
You wanna know what I was gonna say? I was saying, listen, bitch. What's the coolest dick you ever sucked? Get the fuck off my dick. That's what I was gonna say. Chat, Lord, I was gonna say that shit to her face, bro. In front of everybody. But I had to just sit down and think.
This perfectly showed his fragile ego. He wanted the clout of being a rebel who steals, but he couldn't handle the social consequence of being called a thief.